What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Sanctuary of Satisfaction. Today I'm taking the most popular recipe from the website, the 2 of Everything Chili. You ain't got it? Go get it. tdsbrewandbarbecue.com. I'm going to take some 80-20 ground Waygu beef from Patriot Meats here in Lovington, New Mexico, and I'm taking it over to the top. I'm TD. This is TD's Brew and Barbecue. So the 2 of Everything Chili, the recipe is on the website. You're going to be using 2 cans of beans, 2 cans of Ro-Tel, 2 cans of either golden mushroom soup, or what I got here is some vegetable and bean soup. So I'm going to basically have a couple different kinds of beans in here because it is going to be over the top. So I'm going to do it a little bit different. And 2 tablespoons of Zesty taco. But the most important part, the 2 pounds of ground meat. Now this is from Patriot Meats down here in Southeast New Mexico. Old friend of mine, I've known since we were probably 5 years old. Just started it here in Southeast New Mexico. They are raising their own Waygu beef down here in Southeast New Mexico. They're antibiotic free, they're hormone free, and they're humanely raised. So right here in New Mexico, Southeast New Mexico, we can now get Waygu beef. So I'm gonna put a link in the description. I'm gonna tag them in the video. Patriot Meats, Lovington, New Mexico, hit them up. So I'm gonna take these 2 pounds of ground Waygu beef and I'm gonna turn it into a giant meatball. Now that is a huge chunk of beef. Now when I say this is over the top, you're about to see why. Now I know there's already a video out there on the 2 of Everything Chili. It was a while ago, it's not the best one, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we got. Here's the ranch style beans. This can of ranch style beans happens to have sweet onions in it, which I love the ranch style beans that come with other ingredients, the jalapeno, there's onion, and then the other one I have is the zesty roasted bell pepper. Whoops, made a little bit of a mess, that's all right. Now I know that there's gonna be somebody out there who's gonna go, oh TV, that can't be chili, it has beans in it. Well, it all comes from a can. I'm not showing you the best chili recipe in the world. I'm showing you how I make my chili because sometimes weeknights are really tough, and this chili is going to be done in this chili usually if you can do it on the stove, you can brown your hamburger meat and you can be done in roughly around about 20 minutes. So it's definitely not world championship Texas style chili. The Ro-Tel that I'm using is the fire roasted diced. I like this one because I like it gives it that extra little bit of roasted on the peppers. And then this one is going to be vegetables and beans. There's going to be green beans, lima beans, sea salt, cracked black pepper. So I'm going to go ahead, there's corn in there. Like I said, I'm just kind of amping it up a little bit. And now I'm just dumping all of this in the pan. That's it. Okay, I'm not even gonna mix it up. I'm just gonna push it all back down into the pan. And the most important part of the 2 of Everything Chili is roughly around about 2 tablespoons of TD's Brew and Barbecue Zesty Taco. Now, you may say that's a taco seasoning, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this guy right here just placed second in the world in Southwest style seasoning. So there we go, there's about 2 tablespoons there. The crushed onion, the crushed garlic, or the dehydrated onion and the dehydrated garlic are definitely really gonna set this off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it cook for probably about an hour, and then we're gonna start mixing it up. So I'm over here, I got the Rectex sitting at 275. I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna take our meatball. I'm gonna give it one more round. Look at that meat, man. That is some delicious looking. Man, it's so soft. I could tell it's just gonna be the best ground meat. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it on the top grate of my grill. We're just gonna put it just there like that. I got some ribs on it, I'm just cooking those for myself today. And now look at this chili. See everything inside there? Man, that's just gonna be really good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna put it directly below our giant Waygu meatball over here. what's gonna happen is we're gonna let it cook until that meatball hits the temperature that I want. Probably gonna make sure that it's somewhere around about 165 before I decide to take it, and then I'm gonna crush it up and I'm gonna put it inside the chili. So what we're doing is we're gonna let that meatball get some really good smoke flavor on that meatball. It's just gonna take any meat. There's no seasoning on this beef because I really wanted to just make sure I knew exactly what I was looking at here as far as the beef goes. I mean, this is a Waygu, so any of the drippings, any of the little bit of fat or anything that's in there is now gonna drip down into our chili, and it's really gonna give us that really good Waygu beef flavor. So I'll check back with you guys in a minute when we're done here. It's probably gonna take around about 2 to 3 hours. We'll see how long it goes from there. But once I hit the temperature, before I break it down, I will bring back the video and I'll show you guys what we got going on. But right now, man, this thing is gonna be so solid. I can't wait to have some Frito pies. This is why it's called over the top chili. All the delicious fat renderings and stuff underneath here, all dripping right down into our chili. See that? Look at the color. Now there's no seasoning on this Waygu beef from Patriot Farms. So we've been going for about 2.5 hours. The meatball here is the internal temperature with the Inkberg thermometer is looking at around 165. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut into this before I break it up. And what I wanna do is I just kinda wanna cut into this giant meatball here. And just kinda look and see, show you guys exactly what we've got here. Now you can see in here, this meatball, it's done all the way through. Look at the smoke on it. It's taken a lot of smoke. So I'm gonna transfer it to this pan and I'm gonna crush it up. I got my chili here. The chili has been smoking for about 2.5 hours. It's the same. This is gonna be a real good hearty chili. You can see the beans, the corn, the potato, or the tomatoes, the corn, the lima beans, the pinto beans. There's a lot going on in here. So I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna scrape this in here, and then I'm gonna put it back on the smoker for another hour. All right, so just pulled this off of the smoker. Look at this nice steaming bowl of the TD's Brew and Barbecue. 2 of everything chili, 2 pounds of 80/20 ground Waygu beef, 2 cans of ranch style beans, 2 cans of Ro-Tel, and 2 cans of, typically it's golden mushroom soup. This time I kicked it up with a bean and corn mixture. It's got lima beans, green beans, corn, salt, and pepper in there. And then I seasoned it with 2 tablespoons of Zesty taco. So I'm gonna make what I make every time I make chili. My favorite part of chili is the Frito pie. I'm taking some Fritos here. Put quite a bit on there because it's always best. I do have cornbread inside, so I will be adding that to it later. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pile on some of this chili on top of here. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful chili, man. This may be the best looking chili I think I've ever made. And of course, what chili would not be chili without a little dollop of sour cream right in the middle there. I'm gonna hit it with some cheese. This is some shredded cheese. Right there. Just a dab of cilantro, just to kind of give it a little bit of color. There you go. The TD's Brew and Barbecue, 2 of everything Waygu beef chili. Check it out, tdsbrewandbarbecue.com, where it's not just life-changing, it's also lunch-changing. Oh wow, this may be the best chili I think I've ever made. Man, that is the real smokiness. The veggies that are in there, the beans. I know it's got beans, but yeah, man, I love my food. Wow, this is great. Get a chance, Did get some of this Waygu beef. Get your hands on some TDs and make some of that tuna with everything chili. Family's gonna love it. Thanks for watching, guys.